I'm Nikita Morell, a copywriter and marketing strategist for architects, and welcome to day 18 of 30 architecture website fixes in 30 days. So today we're going to look at how to leverage your contact page so you can get more inquiries from the right types of clients and filter out the clients you don't want. Okay, so let's begin. So it's a known fact, contact pages are often neglected. Think about your own contact page for a second. Let me guess. You slapped on your name, email and phone number, and maybe even got a little fancy and put in a Google map. Or perhaps you just chucked in a generic contact form. Does this sound familiar? Well, you're not alone. Take a look at this example. So this is Blanchard Fuente's design. As you can see, not only is it a little hard to read, but it's very generic. I don't know exactly, but I'd say over 95% of architecture website contact pages look like this. But here's the thing, if you want more and better prospects to contact you, you need more than just a generic contact form. Your contact page is powerful, and if you leverage it correctly, it can be used to screen, pre-qualify prospective clients before they even reach out. This saves you time and money. I mean, just think about it. I'm sure you've all had to deal with clients that they inquire and then they've got a budget of $300, or you waste your time responding to clients who are just doing some research with no real intention of ever hiring you. You don't want this to happen, so you can use your contact page to filter out these clients. I'll show you how. Let's look at Inbetween architecture. So they have a really nice contact page. I really like their get in touch, and then their copy here, it says, we would love to hear from you, understand your needs and arrange a time to meet. Complete the form or send us a direct email. And what I really like about this is not only is it very friendly and welcoming, but it tells you what steps to take next. Complete the form or send us a direct email. And as you can see with the contact form, they use it to withdraw more information from the prospective client. You're asked to fill in the type of inquiry that you're after, the project location, and there is a section for a message. They could even go one step further and add in a budget bracket, or instead of message, the generic word message, they could use another phrase to give prompts, like for example, tell us a little bit about your project or your project brief. So another big oversight lots of architects make is they don't humanize their contact page. So don't be afraid to add a bit of copy, and remember to keep your tone of voice consistent with the rest of your website. Here's a great example. So this is Flack Studio, and as you can see, they've said we can be reached by email here to discuss your project and ideas, and here for media inquiries and collaborations. And then this is the part I love. It says, we're also very happy to pick up the ring too, and then with the phone number, and then it goes on to say, follow us on Instagram for the visual orgasms and subscribe here to stay in the loop. I've given you lots of links, lots of information, but it's delivered in that same kind of witty, friendly tone of voice that they've used throughout their website. And in case you missed day 4 of my architecture website fixes challenge, I encourage you to hop onto my website and watch day 4. I explore tone of voice and I use Flack Studio as an example. And so Flack Studio could even take this one step further and add in a team photo just to create an even extra element or dimension of the team behind who you will be contacting. And another thing actually is you should always have on your contact page, which I think all architects will mainly miss, is your response time. So for example, back with Inbetween architecture, they could have said, complete the form or send us a direct email and we'll be in touch within 48 hours. So it's just saying your response time, which sets up expectations, and it's a great first step in creating that element of trust. And one last example is SV design. Now, I love the layout of the page. That's why I wanted to show this as an example. I think it's just done really nicely, because a mistake I see so many architects make, and I'm not sure exactly why, is that they have these ridiculously oversized Google Maps on their contact page, and often it's the first thing you see and you have to kind of scroll down and get their contact form. So I always suggest to my clients, move it down or move it to the side if you have to have it there at all. And another thing to remember is to have a call to action and link to your contact page on all your pages if that's possible. So this includes your home page, or it might be in your footer, your services, your about page, anything that describes your company and you want them that next step to take to contact you, you have to include a link. So it depends on whatever page they're landing on, they're prompted to take that next step of action. So hopefully you've learnt a little bit today and you won't be slapping together your contact page, but instead you'll just give it a bit more thought. And if you need some help applying a consistent tone of voice throughout your whole website, and yes, now you know it includes your contact page, then flick me an email at hello@nikitamorel.com. And be sure to tune in tomorrow for day 19. Thanks, bye.